Okay, what's up, guys? So, phantom braking is something that if you drive a Tesla, you've probably experienced it once or twice, if not more. Or if you watch a lot of videos about Teslas, you've probably heard of it. It's a phenomenon when in autopilot, or I guess any kind of full self-driving that the Tesla has as a feature, where the car just starts braking inexplicably. There have been a lot of controversies about it. Even recently, there was that 6 or 8 car pileup or something in California. The truth is, it does happen. I mean, I've only had my car for a month and it's already happened to me, but a lot of the times, or every time that it's happened to me, it's not like dramatic braking and you can easily just take control of the car. Literally, you don't even have to disable autopilot. You can just put your foot on the gas. So just wanted to clarify that in case anybody thinks it's some kind of terrible thing. But what I've noticed is sometimes I think it's phantom braking, but the car actually knows something that I don't. So I'm going to take you through an experience that I went through recently. I was just driving in autopilot on the HOV lane here, and let's see what happens. So driving along nicely, and you can see the guy in front of me is probably your best way to tell when the car starts to slow down. I think around here he's starting to pull away from me a little bit, so I hit the gas to try and, I don't see any reason why the car is slowing down. I assumed it was just something to do with the fact that the HOV lane is opening up. So I hit the accelerator to, just counteract the phantom braking, no problem, right? And then a second later, I see this guy coming out of nowhere. And at the time, I was like, oh shit, this is probably why the car was braking. The car probably had definitely saw this guy way before I did, and knew that he was going to just jump out in front of me like that. So we're going to take a look at this from a few different angles and try and see. The swerve was my doing, by the way. At that point, I deactivated because I was like, holy fuck, this guy's right next to me. So we're going to take a look at a few different angles and really see what happened here. Okay, so now we have the right side where you can really see just about everything happen. He changes into this lane around here. He's riding in my blind spot, kind of just staying right next to me. Then we see the HOV lane entrance opens up. He doesn't take it immediately. He waits quite a while before taking it. I actually can't see if his signal's on, but I mean, I couldn't see him at all at the time, so I'm not sure if that's really going to help us too much. And he's behind me at this point, and then as the HOV lane starts to close, rather than slowing down, he just guns it and then drives right past me right as the entrance to the HOV lane ends. So this is making me think that, although I definitely, should have been more aware of what was in my blind spot, I mean, it's also possible that he thought he would be able to get in front of me because he saw my car slowing down from autopilot. So that's an interesting kind of, in that case, I feel like it's a neutral fault, the aspect of him reacting to me slowing down perhaps, but then he just guns it and passes me at the end. Because I did like briefly slow down, but like as soon as I felt it braking, I hit the accelerator. So it wasn't like I was slowing down for a long time, long enough for him to react to. But yeah, I definitely didn't see him until pretty much you did in the front camera perspective. We'll watch this one more time, just as to see the whole thing from the right side. It's just I wish that there was like a flag or like a way that the dash cam clips recorded the speed limit, or excuse me, the speedometer of the car. So that way you'd be able to see exactly how I slowed down and sped up, because it's really hard for me to tell just watching this video back. All right, let's take a look at one more angle now. Okay, now we're looking from the back. So we can see pretty much what we saw from the side, but I feel like this offers a slightly different perspective as it does. I feel like the speed is kind of easier to tell because of the angle of this camera. So you can see he's behind me at this point. Even if I don't know if maybe he, I'm not seeing. He's behind me, as you can see here. I mean, I think, unless this camera just gets things that are next to the car because it's a wide angle. But this would indicate to me that he's behind me. Or like around even with the back of my car. And then he just guns it and passes me here. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments. Either way, it's pretty interesting to just kind of take a look at what really happens a lot of the time in autopilot, because Teslas obviously do a lot of things that they aren't supposed to, but they also have the potential to do a lot of things that are downright superhuman, that because, the car has eyes all around it, and it's always seeing things that you don't see. So yeah, let me know what you think, and hope you enjoyed this little video. Just wanted to kind of point that out. It was an interesting thing that happened to me, and I'll catch you in another one real soon.